Hi, I'm Dennis Weiss for Eagle Communications. Welcome to our town. We're at the Great Plains Theater this morning in the little foyer that I think is so cool. Have a new guest from Great Plains and a new organization to introduce today, the Great Plains Theater Guild.
Great.
Lisa Dival.
Great, that's wonderful.
Was that good?
Yeah, that was pretty good. That was pretty good.
Well, I get to tell them first who you really are, okay, the Guild, and then you can explain all the rest. The Guild is when you walk in the door and you see a bunch of people smiling, scurrying, doing all kinds of things. That's the Guild. What a great idea the Guild is.
It is a wonderful organization, and I am thrilled to be a part of it. I do have to say that when I saw what happened to our theater, I knew that something had to be done, seriously, and retired from Chapman High School and put this organization together with wonderful support from Patty Mayhew and Elizabeth and Ann Manning, and we divided it into a number of committees. Archives, which is going to get back all the pictures, the posters, the programs, invaluable committee. We're going to have a committee of costumes. We lost all our jewelry, and so that's an emphasis that we're using right now. So if you have any jewelry that you would like to donate, we certainly can use that. And you might even see it on stage, which is very exciting. We have a youth supporting our youth, and our house, which is programs and posters and ticket takers and programs. And then we have marketing, which canvasses the area and puts up posters and changes marquees and lets everyone know what's going on.
I think it's pretty cool that what you have taken a normal volunteer group and turned it into a guild because it's at the theater. How do you do stuff like that? I mean, I could have never come up with it. Hey, I'm going to gather a bunch of volunteers to get all this very important work done, but I'm going to call them a guild.
Yeah, well, you talk to your people and you say, what do you like to do? I talked to one woman and she goes, I'm not joining that guild. I don't bake cookies. And I went, I don't bake cookies either, but what would you like to do? What would you want to do? What's your passion? What do you enjoy doing? And so all the people that we have in charge of each of the areas, their area is their passion, and they feel very, very strong about getting back what we lost and making it even better and bigger than what it was.
Well, I have to tell you, I went to a lot of events at the Stone Palace over there when it was still our building and our town and fantastic and all of that. But in all of the years I've been in Abilene with some knowledge of Great Plains Theater, I don't think I've ever seen as big a group of people working as diligently in front of people to get things done. I see something is different here. It really is. There's an organized effort to be successful, and it shows.
Now, as I said, I am so excited. And one of the elements that we're working on is our raffle. And every dollar that the raffle earns goes to the guild, that goes back to the theater. Everything is going back to the theater to rebuild and, like I said, make it bigger and better than what it was.
Yeah. We're setting in the front area before you go into the main theater, and you know, if people haven't been here, they should come just to see.
Absolutely.
What a terrific venue has been created here in the old Alco's headquarter building, now the Thunderstruck building. It's a great story. We've had that on camera. But I don't think people will get it until they walk in here and see a play.
I think it's breathtaking. You know, when you walk in, it's so refreshing and so different than the outside, and very inviting to come in. Movies are going to start next month, which would be is going to complete the whole package with Great Plains.
You know, as this is taping, your husband's out there with a little glue thing going. Putting 3 dots of glue on the trifold folders that are going out in the mail.
Announcing our new season.
Yeah, again, work that's being done by the Guild that would have fallen on a staff of 1 or 2 or 2.5 previously.
It is so needy. Yesterday, we, 5 of us from the Guild worked 6 hours and labeled probably over 3,000 trifold to announce that season. and we had a good time. You know, that's one of my goals is let's have fun. Let's have a good time as we're doing this.
So 5 people having fun's a lot better than an automated folding machine.
Oh, yes,
Well,
yes.
maybe.
Well, we had great stories and had a lot of fun.
I think the exciting thing for me is, as my Chariot Eagle, I guess, is to see the excitement that's coming, and it's generating really hard work that is winning. Yeah, I'm not so much on work that doesn't win. Frankly, that's my confession to the camera. I vastly prefer to win than lose. What is going on here is creating wins every time people walk through the door.
It's very satisfying. And Lorraine McLean, who's a new board member, I proposed the raffle idea to her, and she goes, "Girl, we need to take this on the road." So we have the Lisa Lorraine show that we're going around. And last night I was speaking to a Betas group, and I said to the group, I said, "You know what? I, as an individual, do not have $100,000 to rebuild this theater. I don't have $10,000 to do that. But I have energy and enthusiasm and excitement for the theater. And when you gather people together, great things can happen. Great things."
Would agree. So you've tempted us a little, so let's tell people what this raffle
I
is
tell you,
all about.
this raffle is so exciting. Just a little backstory. When we started this season, Damn Yankees, we had all kinds of baseball memorabilia. And then Dixie Swim Club was for the gals. So we had pedis and manicures and masseuse and facials and all of that. And then Ring of Fire was Get Johnny's Cash, which was a wonderful campaign that Mark came up with. And this last 3 shows, I had an idea about involving West Grocery Store. And I went into Chris West and I said, "Okay, Chris, what do you think of this idea?" And I thought, the worst he could do is laugh me out of his office. And I said, "Okay, what about this? 2 minutes, 1 person, 1 cart, to grab the best of West." And he put his head down, and I thought, okay, here we go, got to come up with another idea. And he brought up and he goes, got this big grin on his face, and he goes, "Oh my God, that is awesome. That is an incredible idea."
Awesome. It's
incredible.
The best thing about it, it's good for you, and it's good for Chris West. It's good for the organization
the community.
who is doing it, and it's good for Great Plains Theater, who's out making this raffle public and
Absolutely.
giving people a chance to have fun, donate money.
There you go.
Donate money, and it's great advertisement for West Country, Mark. That's just wins all the way around.
Well, and for the community. When we first started the campaign last show, I had someone go, "Well, I don't want to run amok through West Grocery Store." And I went, You don't? Well, you don't have to. You can win it, you can give it away, you can have a proxy run for you.
Designated runner.
Absolutely, a stand-in or an understudy.
Maybe we could get that guy who scored that winning run for the Royals.
Yeah, there you go, there you go. And then I started brainstorming, what about not only a family that would enjoy that opportunity. The drawing is December 19th, by the way, right before Christmas. Timing is just perfect. Okay. But what about helping out your church bazaar or your school soup pantry. Supper or the food pantry? Sure. And then everywhere we've gone, we've always said, "Now, what's your plan? Where would you go?" And it's very interesting. My plan would be meat department, going in there. But then people started saying things like, no, vitamins and spices and my allergy medicine. Or if you're going to go for the soup supper, you're going to go for those big cans to fill your cart with that. Yeah. So there's lots of ways to go about it. And it's, like you said, good for GPT, good for West, good for the community, win-win.
And we sure want to film it because that would be really
oh my
cool.
goodness! Oh my goodness!
Yeah.
That would be awesome.
Yeah, that'd be really cool.
That would be awesome.
All right, the Guild. I have seen you ladies scrambling at the last minute to get something done, and as a play is walking up or the set is walking up, you know, all of the things. And every time I see that, I just say to myself, who would have done that if one of those 5 ladies wasn't here tonight?
I don't even want to think of it.
Now, who would have done that?
Yeah.
But my encouragement is this group is still looking for you.
Yeah.
If you have a passion about what's going on in our community here at Great Plains Theater, I'll bet you there is a, quote, committee that you could fit into like a hand in a glove.
Talk to me. Talk to me. I will find your passion. If you're not quite sure what that is, if you're not quite sure what you want to do with your time, come on down to the theater and talk to me, and we'll get something figured out. It is fun. It is satisfying. Give us a call at 263-4574, and we'll find a niche. We'll find a place.
I have had the pleasure of carrying quite a few things in that door recently, and help other people carry things in the door, because you folks put out a call for furniture, for costumes, for jewelry, for anything, because you lost everything in a fire.
Right.
As I look at the pile grow, I think, wouldn't it be really neat to have somebody come in, make a decision on what it is, and key it up in a little database, so then you could search the inventory without searching the pile.
Exactly. No, that
Somebody's out there that likes that sort of work.
That loves to do that, and we have a model from Junction City Little Theater that does exactly that. So we don't have to reinvent the wheel. We know how to do that. It's just having exactly people in place that are sitting behind computers and saying, in box 7 is this, 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 and this. And you can find it fast. You can rent it out and use it for shows, and it's
Yeah, that's not
awesome.
me, because I would just go clock, enter, clock, enter, clock, enter.
And then go, okay, change that. You just made a mistake. Yeah.
No, they're just laying out in the lobby right now. There are 3 different kinds of clocks. I just watched a lady unload them, but I would just go clock,
Yeah,
press enter.
yeah.
Somebody who can differentiate what kind of clock it is would be very helpful to the inventory of the scenery.
And
that's
the
available.
exciting thing is, as you bring in these items, we have a place to put them. We have an
gosh.
area to organize
That's
them.
so amazing. We have a better place here by far than we had at the church, the stone building. It's all on ground floor. It's accessible to the stage area. All of those things that are just fantastic about how the growth is happening.
And grateful
here.
to Thunderstruck.
Yeah, very much so.
Very, very much so.
We've said it a dozen times, but we'll say it a dozen more. The power of yes, of Kaysen saying yes, and frankly, Great Plains Theater saying yes. I've talked to Elizabeth about this more than once. It takes 2 people saying yes to an idea to make it work. And the good news is that Great Plains has really found a partner with Kaysen and Thunderstruck Bumpers.
And
keep it
again,
going.
I don't want to even go to think about where we would be hopping to do a show. This is a nice temporary home.
I probably best not even to broach that conversation. The effort that it took to do what was done for Great Plains is probably not repeatable for another year.
Yeah, don't go back, go forward.
That's right. We have a great thing right here. We're moving forward. Okay, how much time we got left, cameraman? Okay, about 7 minutes.
I do have to say that tickets for the raffle, I do not want you missing out on this wonderful opportunity. Tickets are $1 a piece, or 6 tickets for $5. And we're going to be at West Grocery Store hopefully this weekend, starting Saturday and Sunday. So you can buy your tickets at West Grocery Store. Last night I had owners of businesses going, oh my gosh, this would be a wonderful Christmas present for employees, and they're buying tickets, lottery tickets, raffle tickets for their employees. And this drawing on the 19th, I hope you're going to be there when we pull out that name. I am so excited.
Grab the Best of West.
Absolutely.
What an easy name to remember. So visual, Grab the Best of West. Looking forward to that. Okay, what something is the Guild needing that you don't have? Is it people? Is it just some resources? What is it that when the last time you had a meeting that said, we don't have this yet, we need it, how do we get it? What is it?
Oh my goodness. How much time did you say that we had?
Now about 5.5 minutes.
Okay. I think that all of the above.
Okay.
All of the above. And as I said before, we can make it work. We can fit you in. We can find a niche, a place, and know that any of that is going to be used.
Okay, I'm going to put you on the spot, but we have Elizabeth over here to back us up if I forget what they are. I know on Golden Pond starting right now. by
Yes,
the time
opens next Friday.
Next Friday, this show will go on TV about Tuesday, so
Okay.
they'll get the chance to
that
see
Friday,
that.
yes.
So on Golden Pond, and then there's two more.
No, just one more. She Loves Me.
She Loves
so
Me.
you can get raffle tickets at Dr. Ludy's. They're going to be selling tickets there, and you can buy them here at the theater. You can buy them when you come see the show. You can come buy them when you come to the movies, and buy them at the grocery store. So there's lots of opportunity to win.
That's very cool. Well, I want to encourage the public that this guild is a great thing, and there's room for you, there's room for your idea, and certainly room for your work to help people make Great Plains Theater a success. But the best thing that you can do, as we've said a dozen times here, is have some fun with Great Plains Theater. On Golden Pond and She Loves Me are being presented in a wonderful auditorium facility here on Cottage Street, and you really need to come and see it. That's the best way to help the theater. Sit and have fun.
Yes, very much so.
Okay.
Thank you, Dennis.
All right. Hey, you're very welcome. We will see more from the Guild and on camera, but we'll see a whole bunch more from the Guild as you ladies run around and make great things happen here at Great Plains Theater. Folks, thank you for attending with us today on television and the internet. We know you appreciate the chance to learn about your community, and we sure have a great time talking about it. I'm Dennis Weiss for Eagle Communications. This is Lisa Daigle for the Great Plains Theater Guild.
Oh, that was very good.
You have a great day.